Joaquin Archibaldo Guzman Lara was born on April 4, 1957, in La Tuna, a remote mountain village in Sinaloa, Mexico. His childhood was brutal: poverty, violence, and survival. By 15, he was already working in the drug trade, growing marijuana and opium poppies with his uncle. Locals called him El Chapo Shorty because he stood just 5 feet 6, but there was nothing small about his ambition. In the 1980s, he joined the Guadalajara cartel under Miguel Angel Felix Gallardo, learning the business, the roots, the politics. When that cartel collapsed, El Chapo saw his moment. He didn't just want power, he wanted control. In 1989, El Chapo founded the Sinaloa cartel. But unlike others, he thought underground literally. He built tunnels beneath the US-Mexico border, not crude holes, but engineering marvels. Ventilated, electrified, equipped with rails to move tons of cocaine, heroin, and meth unnoticed. While America spent billions securing its borders above ground, El Chapo's empire thrived below it. By the mid-1990s, the Sinaloa cartel dominated the US drug market, and El Chapo was moving billions in narcotics. He became one of the richest and most feared men alive, but power attracts attention. In 1993, El Chapo was arrested in Guatemala and extradited to Mexico. Sentenced to 20 years in Punta Grande, a maximum security prison, except it wasn't so maximum. Inside, El Chapo bought the system. Guards, wardens, politicians, everyone had a price. He ran his empire from his cell, dined in comfort, and lived like a king. Then, in 2001, he simply walked out. Officially, he hid in a laundry cart. But truthfully, he bribed his way through the front door. Mexico was humiliated. El Chapo was now a ghost with an army. For 13 years, El Chapo vanished into the mountains. To the poor, he was a Robin Hood, building roads, schools, handing out cash. To the government, he was a nightmare, unstoppable, invisible, untouchable, but his empire was soaked in blood. Journalists disappeared, politicians were executed. Rivals were tortured, burned, buried alive. His cartel earned billions, his people paid in corpses. In 2014, Mexican Marines captured him again in Mazatlan. He was sent to Altiplano prison, Mexico's most secure facility. Cameras, sensors, isolation. Escape was impossible until July 11, 2015. El Chapo disappeared from his cell. A hole under his shower led to a 1-mile-long tunnel, ventilated, lit, and ending at a construction site. He escaped on a rail-mounted motorcycle. It was the most daring breakout in modern history. El Chapo became myth. Folk songs, t-shirts, even Netflix dramas, everyone wanted a piece of his legend. But legends fade. In 2016, Marines cornered him again. He fled through yet another tunnel, but this time, there was no escape. Extradited to the US in 2017, El Chapo faced trial in New York. The stories were chilling: torture, assassinations, and politicians paid millions in bribes. The jury found him guilty on all counts. Life in prison, plus 30 years, no parole. He now sits in ADX Florence, the Supermax prison in Colorado, 23 hours a day in isolation. No windows, no contact, no more tunnels. The man who once escaped the world can't even see it anymore, but the cartel lives on. His sons, Los Chapitos and El Mayo Zomboda, still run parts of the empire. The violence continues. The drugs still flow. The king is locked away. But the kingdom still thrives. El Chapo didn't destroy the system. He exposed it, a world built on corruption, where power is for sale and justice has a price. Here's a question for you. Was El Chapo a criminal genius, or just proof that the system was never meant to work? Let me know in the comments. And if stories like this fascinate you, subscribe to Crime Sketches. Next case is even darker. I'll see you there.